Hello guys, this is my day 9 of self improvement. Today I am going to continue my formula revision series. Uh, Yesterday I talked up to till leading price. Now I am going to further. Now the next topic is inventory turnover ratio. So what is the formula for inventory turnover ratio? It's average raw material consumed by average inventory. In case of inventory turnover ratio, in case of raw material, it is raw material consumed by average inventory. The formula for average inventory is closing inventory plus opening inventory divided by 2, and the formula and the inventory turnover ratio for finished good is cost of goods consumed divisible by average inventory. Then we get inventory turnover ratio. It is in times, that is how many times the inventory is going to used up. Higher the turnover ratio indicates that inventory is going to used at faster rate. Let's suppose 2 times is the inventory turnover ratio. It means that inventory is going to used up twice in a specific area, in a specific period. It is twice time used, 2 times used. This is the interpretation of inventory turnover ratio. Now the next is frequency, that is inventory turnover period. So the formula for the frequency of inventory turnover is, if we want to calculate it in days, then 365 number of days divisible by inventory turnover ratio, then we will get the frequency. And if there is a week, then we calculate frequency by 52 weeks, as there are 52 weeks in a year. 52 weeks divided by inventory turnover ratio, then we get frequencies in weeks. And when in month, then 12 months in a year divisible by inventory turnover ratio, we will get frequency. Now yesterday I talked little about total loss, that is total wastage, which is due to the which occurs in a normal production. Normal loss is it is obvious that there are some units which are normally lost in the production, or which are not used in the production. Let's suppose an example of when we order petroleum. Let's suppose 1000 liter we ordered, and after the order and when we receive the order, it's suppose 9090 liters. That means 10 liter of petroleum is evaporated during the transit. So this is called average normal loss. Normal loss is that loss which will occur irrespective of the manner in which the production is take place or the delivery take place. It is obvious that the some units are get waste, and this is normal loss. The treatment of normal loss is we reduces the effective quantity. As we told yesterday, the effective quantity, we reduce the normal waste from the total quantity to get the effective number of quantity. By this we get effective number of quantity, and then we divide it by total cost is divisible by the effective unit. So let's suppose the total cost is 100 and total unit is 10 for simplicity. Then the cost per unit is 10 rupees. 100 divisible by 10, we get 10 rupees cost per unit. And when the normal wastage is suppose 1 unit, then the total effective quantity is 9. 10 units is the total quantity, 1 unit is the normal loss, then 10 minus 1 is 9 is the effective quantity. Then total cost, as we know, 100. Then the cost per unit is total cost divisible by effective unit, that is 100 divisible by 9. So we get something like 100 divisible by 9 is 11 point something. So we get to know that when the normal loss occurs, then the cost per unit increases. It is due to the fact that the cost of the goods, the total cost, is being divided into lesser number of units as compared to the previous one where there is a no normal loss. But this is a hypothetical situation where normal loss is zero, because in every production there are some quantities of goods which are lost due to normal wastage, and there are some units which are normally waste. So the analysis, the interpretation of normal loss, the treatment of normal loss is, if the normal loss occurs, it increases the cost per unit of the goods. So this is it. Now we move to the next topic, which is abnormal loss. The treatment of abnormal loss is very easy, because here we are not going to because it does not affect the cost per unit of the goods. Suppose let's take the previous example only, where the total cost is 100, total unit is 10, and 1 unit is abnormal loss. So what is abnormal loss? Abnormal loss is that type of loss which occur due to the fault of the producer or the transponder or some person. Due to the fault, it is not usual that this loss will always occur. That means if a person take reasonable remedies, then the abnormal loss can be prevented. For example, what can I say? Let's suppose there is a order for 1000 bricks, and that due to transmission, so 100 bricks are broken due to the transmission, so it is the normal loss. And when at the time of unloading, 100 bricks are got broken due to the fault of the labor, so this is abnormal loss. So the treatment of abnormal loss is total cost is 100, and total per unit cost total unit is 10, and let's suppose the abnormal loss is 1. So we deduct the abnormal loss from the total units. Abnormal units loss into total units, abnormal loss will be subtracted from total units, so we get 10 minus 1 9, and also we subtract the total cost. Let's suppose the cost is 100 now, so we deduct rupees 10 as the cost of the goods which are abnormally lost. That means, let us do it simply. When there is a total cost of 100 rupees and one unit cost which is abnormally wasted is 10, so we subtract these 10 from the 100 rupees, so we get the total cost is 90. So after abnormal loss, the total cost is 90, and a total effective order quantity is 9. So by dividing this, we get rupees 10 is the cost per unit, and without the taking into consideration the abnormal loss, the cost per unit is also 10 rupees. So by this illustration, we are able to we can make the conclusion that abnormal loss does not affect the cost per unit of the goods, irrespective of the normal loss which affect the cost per unit. Okay, now we move to the next topic, which is safety stock. This is some critical topic which I feel some difficulty in this topic, and there is another one called stock out cost. This two topic is not clear for me. I have some doubts, so let's leave it and try to give it our best. So the safety stock, what is safety stock? Safety stock is that level of stock which a producer maintain as a safety, that is, if the inventory is reduced below a specific unit, then after that unit, suppose there is a inventory of 500 units and it is used in the production, and the order for next inventory is made. So and to receive the next inventory it will take 2 days, and the consumption per day is 500 units. 500 unit is the which is remaining at the stock is consumed today. For tomorrow we will have no stock, because the delivery which we gave will come day after tomorrow. So tomorrow is the tomorrow there will be no inventory. If we follow this, if we take 500 inventories, but we maintain some safety inventory to tackle that type of problem where the inventory is empty. So let's suppose the safety inventory is taken at 1000 unit, which is taken aside for the situations when the inventory is empty. So in this case, when the 5000 unit which is raw material which is used today, and for tomorrow we can take the raw material from safety stock, so that the production will continue and the production will not stop. So this is the simple concept of safety stock. We maintain it to continue the production. There's a formula for safety stock, which is annual cost of safety stock is equals to, we here want to calculate the carrying cost of safety stock. That means the safety stock which we kept is associated to some carrying cost, it's obvious. So the amount of carrying cost which is associated with this type of safety stock is we are going to calculate. So the formula for carrying cost of safety stock is safety stock unit, the amount of stock which we saved for safety is safety stock unit, into carrying cost per unit. This is the simple formula, not some rocket science. It's very basic, because carrying cost, let us understand it. Carrying cost of a unit is what? The number of units into carrying cost per unit. So here it is also the same. Carrying cost of safety unit, only the word is safety stock is added. Carrying cost of safety unit is the unit of safety stock into safety stock carrying cost per unit. This is simple. Annual stock out cost. In this I have some doubt, so leave it. We'll again going to do the one. It take 1 more days to complete it. So by tomorrow we will complete this chapter, and then we have a quick revision also. So that's all for today. Bye.